I just finished Urban Meyer's Above the Line. Fantastic book. It's not a new book, but I finally got a chance to read it. And it was fantastic because over years of leadership, it helps you remember the basics of culture, leadership, execution, discipline, training, and so many other great things. The book actually follows one of their championship years at Ohio State. And I was excited to read it, one, because I'm a huge football fan, and two, because I've heard great things about his leadership and I really wanted to dive into his philosophy and his mindset. And really what key takeaway I took from it is, which we all probably know, is talent is a gift, greatness is a choice. He talks a lot about how you can be very talented and then you could also add discipline to help you become better, but leadership is where the magic actually happens. So 3 key takeaways that I'm going to share today, even though there's tons of nuggets and I'll share it below in the newsletter. 1, his above the line mentality. It's being proactive, purposeful, intentional versus below the line is very impulsive, reactive, and maybe even blaming, complaining, and defensive. He calls it BCD. The idea is we all encounter various events and situations. How we respond to those events and situations will determine the outcome. Are we above the line or are we below the line? Do we lead above the line? Do we actually win the day every day by being above the line? Again, purposeful, intentional, much more positive, etc. Another big takeaway from me was about systems. He talks a lot about his 9-unit strong. And the idea is he has multiple coaches that are for each actual position group. And when you have this 9-unit strong, his concept is average leaders focus on like quotes, books, just the things that they learn throughout their career. The good leaders focus on having a plan and executing on the plan, but the great leaders have a system, and that system in place allows them to basically have excellence, competitive excellence. His 9-unit strong is that everyone is aligned. Everyone is focused on relentless effort. Everyone is focused on that competitive excellence and continuously getting better. His leaders are teachers. They teach, not tell. And it's a huge, aspect of the book on that continuous improvement. You want people that want to be coached, that want to learn, want to be a part of that culture, which leads to that third point, how culture is huge for him. Culture, he says, is when no one's looking what they actually do. Culture, leaders create culture, culture creates behaviors, behaviors creates results. He said everyone has a culture, whether it's by design or default. Again, fantastic book, a lot of other great takeaways. Typically, I do a lot of my notes and nuggets, and I had almost 44 specific nuggets from this book, and I'll share a few of them here again on my newsletter. But the idea is we all are leaders. We all are doing our individual roles. Can we take concepts from here, truly respond the best way to event so we have the best outcomes? Can we be above the line? Do we design systems and do we design culture? Thanks for checking out this newsletter, and let's continue to pay it forward.